Okay, 80,000 BTC moved. Satoshi wallet eras, the whole background story, what I know, the problems with it, and a summary, and then a quick challenge to people who see this video. So my name is Gavin Mehl. Let's break this down. So, it looks like on July 4th, there was a total of 80,000 BTC moved from 4 separate wallets. That's 10,000 in each, all simultaneously. Now, inside of each, there was a message cryptographically put into the blockchain on each, 3 of which had legal notices, 1 of which had a number sequence that referenced the movie or the TV show Lost. The other 3 legal notices inside of the other 4 wallet addresses that were moved, they contain these legal notices, and they claimed to take what's called adverse possession of dormant BTC wallets. And they referenced Solomon Brothers. Apparently they're a law firm. Now, this is problematic for many reasons. One, how can they take a possession of keys without the key? See, the way I would understand something like this happening, let's just say, for argument purposes, that those wallet addresses were 14 years old, and let's just say there was a law that allowed them to do that. All right? That's what they're claiming to say. They're claiming to say that this law, adverse possession, allows us to take possession of these, and we're going to own them, they say, in 90 days, October 5th. That's their claim. Okay, so if that's true, how do they get the keys? The only way I would think that they could possibly get the keys is by a court order, and then the court would order the miners and the nodes to then transfer those, like that wallet, over to the other guy. That's the only way I'm aware of. It would be like a procedure through court, a court order. Order the miners. The miners are going to follow the court order most likely, and they'll release the keys to the guy. That's not what happened. This guy supposedly he just moved all of this 80,000 BTC over to an exchange, and then he wrote this message in the op return into the blockchain saying, "I'm going to take all this BTC from you guys, whoever this is, if you don't come forward and sign this block or produce evidence to this attorney, Solomon Brothers, by October 5th. So that seems to be illegal, like an impossibility to me without the keys, because there's one step ahead of what they've, because he's putting the cart before the horse. He's saying he moved all the stuff. Apparently he already has the keys. So apparently he's already the owner or the possessor. And then he moved him and wrote that message. So my point is that it appears to be some sort of a psyop, because it doesn't make any legal sense to me to claim something adverse possession on a blockchain that you already have keys to, that you already own. Like, that seems like a psyop. Doesn't seem right. Something's going on here. And then to reference the Lost, where the producer and director was Craig Wright. So either one, and then again, from the video I did, yesterday or the day before, where we've got one of the wallet addresses were already, as a matter of law, one of Craig Wright's wallet addresses in Kleiman Wright. That's already a matter of law. That is one of the ones that came out in RFA Discovery 5, request for production of request for admissions 5. Oh no, was a special interrogatories 5. Either way, it was one of the discovery items 5 produced and came forward was that wallet address in Wright Kleiman. So that's the problem. One, either Wright is up to something here, and my prediction would be, well, he's got plausible deniability. It wasn't me. It wasn't me who did that. Plausible deniability. He's not Satoshi. Plausible deniability makes a lot of sense. Wasn't him, but he gets a laugh here to say, look at what happened to that person's BTC. Somebody's taking possession of it through a law firm out there. Wasn't Craig Wright, plausible deniability. Okay. But he's kind of getting a laugh. That's potentially what's happening. Or there really is somebody who somehow figured out a legal hack to the BTC, and they're now moving it over to this wallet exchange, and they're going to claim it ownership on October 5th. So my challenge is that there's a video by Satoshi, BSV Bitcoin. I will post it at the end of this. He's got a really long, detailed description of the article. There's a web article that breaks this down. It's actually very important because the answer to this riddle could mean a major market shift. Like if BTC is totally vulnerable and this can happen to anybody, and this hacker is exploiting an exploitation that anybody could just do this, well, then why wouldn't anybody else just do it? That's a major problem. I don't know if is it just vulnerable to BTC? Is it also only SegWit? I mean, what is it vulnerable? Is it also other Bitcoins? I don't know. So watch this video. I'll put it at the end with Satoshi. He does a full breakdown of the article, and I challenge everybody to look into it. And then I'm going to, for sure, do a show with Satoshi next week, and we're going to talk about it. But likely before that, I'd like to do an X Space, perhaps on Friday. To check my schedule, but perhaps on Friday we'll do a live and kind of like break this down after people have had a chance to look and do more research on this. I definitely am super curious myself to see what people can find, because I understand the law side of what they're trying to do, but the procedure makes no sense, because how can they move that thing with the keys? How could they move the BTC without the keys or a court order? They don't have a court order yet, but apparently they have the keys. So maybe they stole the keys and now they're claiming the ownership. I mean, that's just debatable. So I'm trying to figure this out. Let's do a space, talk about it. Leave a comment below. Watch the video at the end with Satoshi breaking the whole thing down. My name's Gavin Mehl. I'll see you at the top.